Okay, we are going to be talking about masking to a selection. First of all, let's define a layer mask. Layer masking is a non-destructive way to hide parts of an image or a layer without erasing them. In your layer dockable dialog box, there will be this layers tab. You want to be on the layers tab when you're working for layers. And an eye means that the layer is visible. The presence of a second box over here means that there's a layer mask on this layer. The white box will show you the current selected layer, and that's very important. You're going to look at this box all the time. And you're going to look for the white because whichever one of these things is outlined in white, that's your current layer, and you have to know your current layer when you're working with layers. And here's an icon to add a new layer, to create a layer group, to move a layer up, to move a layer down, to duplicate a layer, to merge down, to create a mask or remove a mask, and to delete a layer. So this layer box, this dockable dialog box, is something that you need to find when you're working with layers. It's usually in the bottom right-hand corner unless you've undocked it. You can always call it up by pressing the CTRL control key with an L, or you can go to the menu. When you create a mask, when you write on it with black, when you draw on it with black, the area is hidden. When you draw on it with white, it reveals the area. And this is all masking is using black and white on a separate layer mask to hide and reveal what's on your layer, to punch through, if you will. The big advantage to using a layer mask is that if several steps later you see that you erased too much, you can easily bring back a portion of the image back by painting white on the layer mask, as opposed to trying to undo like 25 steps. This is the reason we're using layer masks. When you add a layer mask, you get the choice of making it solid white, solid black, or only the selected area will be visible. And when adding a selection mask, creating a mask where only the selected area will be visible is the highlighted area. This is typically quicker and easier, and usually yields better results than trying to paint with the mouse. Let's give this a try. Here we are on a layer. The layer is currently black. There's nothing to it, and there's some paisley underneath. Let's add a layer mask. Add a layer mask. I'm going to make it white first. Oh, I made it black, so it's all clear. Okay. If I now paint on this with white, oh, I'm in the layer mask. Got a paintbrush. Now that's revealing the black. Let's make that big brush. Can you see down here that this area is getting black or white in the corner? And that's bringing back the layer mask. Now, if I wanted to reveal some of this area again. I'm going to change colors. Do you see that? I changed my foreground color. I'm still over here. I'm going to put a circle in the back. Do you see that? That is what layer masking is all about. Now, I'm going to hide this layer. Okay, here's the word thank you with a border around it. And I'm going to mask this. I'm going to select the color and let's just get, okay, there we go. I've got everything in black is selected. Can you see the little white dots around everything? Okay. I'm going to go and add a layer mask. And because I've got something selected, it gives me the choice to add by selection. I've got it inverted because that's what I want, but I'm going to show you. If it's selected, it's going to be black. It's going to preserve the black letters. So I'm going to say add. Ooh, not what I wanted at all. That's good. Again, not what I wanted at all. It doesn't look like I want it. So I'm going to undo that, delete that layer mask. Oh, first of all, look, see how much of that layer mask is black with a little bit of white? I'm going to delete the mask. And I'm going to add the layer mask again. And I'm going to invert it this time. And that's what I wanted. That mask, it punched through. You can now see the mask is mostly white with a little bit black. Everything that was selected is masked out. So there we go. We can see different things. I could have done this by just deleting this if I had an alpha channel to the picture. I can change what it is. I can have marble. I can have my black paisley. But as you can see, it got that checkerboard that shows it's invisible. So depending on what I show, it takes on different characteristics. And that's what masking to selection is all about. I'm going to select nothing. And I am going to go to my mask. And if I want to see through something, switch these around. I want to switch these around black to front. And now I can see that, yes, just painting on my mask over here does that. If I want to erase that, again, I change the colors and just paint over my mask. You can see that the mask has the white part around, and that's why you want to do masking. Thank you for watching.